Vampire Survivors' newest update has just dropped, and it is massive. So we're going to be starting off looking at the Balatro DLC part of it. And while everyone else seems to have eyes on Jimbo, I've got my eyes over on Kanio, and their seemingly limitless potential. This ability right here, besides having a spelling error, basically says that every skip they have a chance to get game-breaking powers in these servitors. Basically, they have huge upsides, but also huge downsides, which is why I have yet to win a run with this character. Which is why today I am determined to get a win with them to prove how broken they are. So we're going in with Kanio, just their weapon, and we're going to prove that this character is busted. Of course, we're going into the new anti-chamber. I feel like you can just get a win with anyone if you pick Arcanas. So we're going to do Silent Old Sanctuary, and, well, let's get some skips, because that is the premise of this character. Let's see, what do we take? Do we just take this, just so we get more amount going? I think we're just going to take Beginning, because no other, Arcana seems to really apply to them. So, I'm here to prove that this character is crazy. So I'm not going to do a skip yet, actually. I'm going to immediately try to find the Clover. Okay, a crown also works, so we can be leveling up more. The Clover, that's what I want. Because these servitors are crazy. They're like, it's hard to describe them as anything besides crazy. Let's see if we can find the Clover. I want to... Ooh, Empty Tomb. I always love me the Empty Tomb. And yes, I know it's Empty Tome. I'm sorry. It's in my head. I can't change the way I speak. I'm sorry. I'll try to say Empty Tome. I know there is no B in it. I apologize. Okay, come on. Show me the Clover. Show me the Clover. You know what? We're doing a skip, seeing if we get one, and we did. See, this is what I'm saying. Look at these things. Minus 90 cooldown. And every 5 levels, you get 10% area. I mean, sure, it's max 5, but that's plus 50 area in 25 levels. That's crazy. But if you look to the right, you see the downside being the risk, where each one of these has a risk. And there are things like this Hollow that seem like they have really good ones. Some of them don't even have maxes on their level up benefits. So it's hard to really assess what you should do, because like you gain 1 banish every level on this one, and it count every time you level up, it counts as 4 for this. So you could be constantly banishing so much. But we're gonna start with minus 90 cooldown, cause holy crap, we're at minus 161 cooldown. We just started. Clover. And because of the fact that it's a chance, I go for Clover immediately so that I can maximize my luck stat. And now we do some skips. I missed? You can't see that stat because my head's in the way. I can't see it either. Because I'm having to play through OBS. Because holy crap, me getting a recording off has been scuffed. Oh my gosh. Duration, speed, yeah. Doubles most starting bonuses. Absolutely. But yeah, recording this has been an effort. Because not only is it the fact that, you know, since they didn't release the update on all platforms, they didn't release it on Xbox in particular. And I usually play through my Xbox app version of this game on my PC. I thought immediately, no worries, that's fine. I have it on the PS5 up to the Platinum Trophy. That should be good enough, right? Well, it would have been if my capture card was working properly. So I had to order a new cord for that. So instead, I got the Steam version, which I am trying to play through. Was basically just blitzing through. Also, holy crap. What happened to my cooldown? Why is it up? I don't understand some things. Did I accidentally take something that increased it? Also, you can see the risk on the side. It's going up with each one we take. You could take these inverse ones, which will make the things better on the side, but you see that you get some minuses, like minus 15% move speed. I think I can take that. I'd be extremely slow, but the revives are also nice. So we're gonna take that. Like, doing this kind of stuff makes it so that you just have so much freedom in your stats. I mean, sure, you're incredibly increasing the enemy stats as well, but if you're optimizing things, you should be doing fine. So, been rushing through Steam, feeling good about things. Finally get to a point where I feel comfortable showing off, like, and the new update. Record it, feel good about it, start editing it. My microphone wasn't working. So, of course, that meant I had to do it again, and then I couldn't get a win to save my life. Ooh, a mount. Yeah, we're taking that. Let's get another skip going. Let's get a boost going, because, you know, everything's pay to win. Or in my case, it's pay to lose. Oh, ooh, +1 skip every level. That means we can be doing this so often. That's crazy. Sure, oh, but our might is getting cut in half. Well, if we just... We'll get that in the next go-around. Like this one. Ooh, magnet, not the best. Start getting 10% growth. I need something for my might. Ooh. See, this one, it doesn't have a cap. Sure, it's only 0.5%, but we all know in Vampire Survivors, you can be gaining lots of levels very quickly. Okay, I need to do a little better on my life management, because holy crap, I'm not doing a good job of that right now. Also, what are you doing in the bottom? Water Reaper, who invited you? But so, finally sat back down, my capture card cord has finally arrived, and now I'm doing it on PS5, and my chair breaks. It seems like the universe just really does not want me to record for this, but screw them. I like Vampire Survivors. I'm really wanting to get back into it. One of my main ideas I've been thinking about doing, because I'll be honest, playing Vampire Survivors constantly, it got a little tiring. I love the game, but playing the same game so many times, it gets a little repetitive, and it's hard to make each video interesting. So, I had the idea of what about doing speedruns? Speedruns are a way I can show improvement constantly, be doing interesting things because of the, you know, splits and all that, showcasing strategies, and I could be doing dumb stuff because I am an idiot. So I started off doing a speedrun of what I'm calling a new category called Garlic Percent, where the speedrun is just new save file, evolve the garlic. That's it. Oh, okay. Let's spend some money. And skipping a level. Ooh, that's not bad. And that just might every level. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go with the Candelabrador, actually. I probably should have taken the wings because the movement seems pretty important right now, actually. But yes, I've got some ideas for other really dumb speedrun ideas. Some of which I'm thinking of doing stuff like doing any percent speedrun on the treadmill, where, you know, I'm not a fit person, but I think I can still do that. Ooh, amount bonus, it's lost overnight. Oh! Gains +1 passive weapon slot after a setup. Now hold up. Will that affect Silent Hill Sanctuary? Because... Wait, no, it's a passive. Random always. So we get more passives, which we can use for things like the tiramisu. I am constantly looking at my thing. Oh, and I'm also having to play through OBS because of the fact that my HDMI cord also stopped working while I was trying to record this. But yeah, dumb speedruns ideas. I've got a couple. I also want to just do serious speedruns as well, where it's like any percent, maybe eventually doing a platinum percent, because let's be honest, 100%, it's a bit much, even for me. But I was thinking of doing platinum percent where I'm not allowed to look up anything. Like, once the run starts, I am not allowed to go into the unlock, see what I'm missing, go into anything to see what I'm missing. I just have to keep playing until that platinum pops and just see what I can do from memory or give up trying. And if you remember, by any chance, when the PS version of this game first dropped, I spent about maybe 16 hours just playing the playing to get the platinum, and that was with me being able to look in the menus and look at guides. So that will be horrible without that, and I'm going to really have to hope I can remember stuff. So this is, in case it's not obvious, that one's inspired by Fur on YouTube doing a speedrun of Mario Odyssey where they had a very similar restriction. Okay, I'm really hopeful that if I get the Laurel, by the way, I can just abuse my cooldown because of the fact that it's minus 107, and then it doesn't matter how strong I'm getting these guys because I'm invincible, which I agree. It feels a little cheating to just be like, haha, I broke this character by making them invincible. Take that, game. Boom, mic drop. But like at the same time, the fact that I have broken the cooldown to a minus 100, I feel like I should be allowed to exploit that a little bit. Also, I'm gonna do a little fast forwarding. At this point, I'm just waiting for a chest like this so we can evolve it, and I don't understand this weapon at all. Evolved Fibonacci Spritz, we have the Royal Flush. So every now and then we'll get a 1, 2, 3, or 5. Clever. It's a Fibonacci sequence of random weapons, it says. How does that work? Where are the random weapons? What classifies a random weapon? I see nothing besides suits on my screen. Is that because my luck is a amount that I cannot see? Also, at this point, one of the reasons I kept losing when I was playing this character would be like, I'd have insane builds, but then this stage just throws so much at you. And eventually, the enemies stop taking knockback. So, like, you know, it's hard to really do anything about that. Okay, another thing I'm not understanding is, didn't I take something that literally said that it would give me extra passive slots? I was kind of relying on that. I thought if I took that, then I would get more passive slots so I could be constantly taking more things so I could get more skips. But because of the fact I'm fully leveled up now, and I'm not getting passives, I ain't seeing skips. And so, yeah, I mean, sure, I'm still invincible. But it feels cheap. And I don't appreciate it. What's my might at, by the way? Plus 227? Perfect. Holy crap, minus 107 cooldown. Still crazy. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Where they just say, hey, what if we just don't take a knockback, but we constantly flood the screen and push things into you, that you, unless you're doing seriously huge amounts of damage after all the little thingamajigs you've taken. I can't pronounce those without looking at them. Please, yes! Okay, I gotta take something I can level up. Let's take... What can I level up of these? Where's the ring? The bloody tear, I could... No, you can't level up the bloody tear, actually. Where's the ring? What the heck? The Tribal... There we go. Why am I just now seeing these passives, huh? Was it only when I get that screen that the passives would proc? Yep. What? How did I not get one there? Yep. I'm tilted. I'm so tilted. I'm so tilted. I'm so tilted. My luck is plus 170. Are you kidding me? Plus 10 luck every 5 levels is actually really good. But minus 30 might, we don't really care. Projectile, like that one, like by itself. Oh, 800 area! But, okay, area bonus is lost after 5 levels. I don't want to lose that area bonus. That defeats the purpose. I'm gonna gain 5 levels really quickly. Amount, but I don't want to lose the amount bonus. Let's see. Plus your recur. Oh no, that's. I like the. Ooh. Plus 1 amount. These all seem static. Well, except for the middle one. Yep. Yeah. Alright, that's crazy. Yep. No! Wait! Hold up! Hold up! Oh, no! The game said I don't get to level up anymore and do my skips! Holy crap, the game just said no to me! Except I say no to the game, apparently. The game brought it back. Thank you, game. And I looked at it as I'm saying, haha, you let me skip again. And then I didn't hit the skip. Am I an idiot? I cannot believe how dumb I am sometimes. It's kind of crazy. And yeah, I'm gonna keep spending this money. What about you? Ooh! Double duration every level? Don't mind if I do. Alright, I think this is enough of those if we're being honest with ourselves. Kind of feels like we're just putting more and more and more frosting on the cake. Like this is already a 1 run. But we'll take some revives in case. Also, I gotta point out, I love the fact that it's Bath carrying the little anti-chips from the game. Also, I'm gonna pronounce it Balatro and Balatro because of the fact I don't know which one's the correct way to say the game. I know that is a huge debate. It's like GIF versus GIF. It's GIF, by the way. Not peanut butter. Oh my gosh. But see, can you see how I would always die if I didn't have Laurel broken shenanigans? Because of this kind of crap. I have plus 210 might, giant area, giant duration, and yet they're still all over me. You can see in the top right, I am racking up those kills. And it is doing nothing. You know, I'm sure that there are probably some unlocks you can get, like some of the secrets that probably got added in for having, like, insane numbers of these stats. Like, that has to exist, right? Hold up, I'm not killing anything right now? How is that true? That number in the top right hasn't moved. I'm very curious to see how long it takes me to kill the Reaper. Alright, 20 minutes has passed and I've seen no progress. I'm just gonna call it. I think this was a crazy run. It felt a little cheap, I'll admit. The Laurel made it feel a little disingenuous to even me. So, maybe I'll do another one. But, let me know down below what you would like to see. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And happy Halloween!